morning. I'm Mike Peterson with a check of KMA News headlines on this Wednesday morning. Police-related issues made for a contentious debate at Tuesday night's Shenandoah City Council meeting. By a 3-2 vote, the council set a public hearing for its February 27th meeting on an amendment to the city's police residency ordinance. City Administrator A.J. Lyman says the amendment would allow the city to hire a part-time certified officer currently living out of state.
Fully certified officer who went to the Iowa Law Enforcement Academy. That officer happens to live in the city of Omaha, across the river outside of the state. So the State Law Enforcement Academy would require the city to have an ordinance in place that would allow us to hire out-of-state employees.
Council members Kim Swank and Tony Graham voted against setting the hearing. Swank says the amendment would set a precedent for hiring other officers.
I think if an officer is going to work here, then he ought to be in the public, and because I think that's a big job for the police, is to get to know everybody in town, do a little shopping here. When he lives in Omaha, he's not going to do any shopping here.
But Councilman John Eric Brandner voted in favor of the hearing, saying the city must consider the amendment. Council members Rita Gibson and Richard Jones also voted in favor. Jones, however, says the amendment should specify covering part-time officers only, provided that the Iowa Law Enforcement Academy approves it. Lyman says the amendment can be adjusted to specify part-time officers following the public hearing. By that same 3-2 vote, the council approved an amendment to the city's agreement with the International Brotherhood of Teamsters Local Union number 238, granting police officers a $4 an hour pay increase beginning Friday and all other employees at $1.50 per hour hike beginning July 1st. Swank and Graham cast the dissenting votes. Council members also voted 3-2 to ratify rates and salaries for full-time city employees, specifically certified, non-certified police officers, effective Friday. Swank and Graham once again voted no. Montgomery County officials are setting financial parameters for a proposed courthouse renovation project. By unanimous vote Tuesday morning, the county's Board of Supervisors set a public hearing March 5th on entering into a general obligation courthouse improvement loan agreement and a letter of engagement with Dorsey & Whitney LLP for the 2024 General Obligation County Purpose Notes. Nate Summers, Senior Vice President of Finance with UMB Bank, told the supervisors he's hoping to secure bids from local banks for the project, estimated at $420,000. Drivers will be banned from holding a cell phone while behind the wheel under a bill under consideration in the Iowa Legislature. Traffic cameras would also be banned. Drivers will only be able to use a phone while behind the wheel through a voice-activated or hands-free mode. The bill would also ban state or local governments from using traffic enforcement cameras to ticket drivers for speeding, running red lights, and other traffic law violations. The proposal also lets drivers use any electronic device if the car is parked and off of the road. KMA on-track weather, mostly sunny this afternoon, highs in the upper 50s. Tonight, mostly cloudy, lows in the lower 30s. More news at 12:05 and 1:05 this afternoon, and at 5:05 and 6:05 this evening, and online at KMAland.com. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, this Valentine's Day. Mike Peterson, so long, my friend.